Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stop Being Sold, a community of informed consumers who are sick and tired of being sold financial products they don't understand or need. So if you're tired of being in transaction, hit that notification bell and also the subscribe button so you don't miss another video from us. And also, while you're at it, if you like the content of this video, go ahead and hit that like button so that it lets YouTube know that you like our videos and also so others can find the same content. How are you today, Brian?
Hey, Michelle, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. So today we're talking about the benefits of annuities. You and I have had quite a few conversations about different types of annuities, right? From variable to MIGA, you name it, and then talked about tax benefits, etc. But today I just want to focus, just deep dive into what are the benefits of having an annuity.
Okay. First off, Michelle, remember this. Every annuity is unique.
Right.
And the benefits you get depend on which insurance company you buy it from.
Right.
They also vary with the features that you get to select and how you decide to use them. So again, it's not as simple as going to the grocery store and buying a loaf of bread. When you go to the grocery store and buy a loaf of bread, how many times you go in that bread aisle, now you get to pick and choose do I want wheat today? Do I want low fat, low
Whole
carb?
grain, right? Yeah, all that multi-grain,
whatever. Okay, that's the same thing. That's a good way to compare it to an annuity. So understand the benefits of annuities. But today we're going to hit what are just the generic
high level
30,000 foot view. Here's
Absolutely.
why you want to buy one if you're in the mood to purchase one. How's that?
Okay, let's back it up just a minute. Let's define what an annuity is.
Okay, annuity, Michelle, is basically a long-term contract with you and an insurance company. It's where you put your money, it grows, and in return for your investment, you get either income in the form of regular payments, whether it's immediate payments or sometime in the future. You can also cash them out. And Michelle, don't this kind of sound like a retirement plan?
For sure. Absolutely. A lot of people use it as one, right?
You're exactly right. So,
okay, great. So again, if you're watching, this is a high level overview. As Brian said, and we've got all the videos, it's like just on repeat, we sound like broken records, but it's really important. It depends on your contract, what's in the contract, how you plan on using the annuity, and also it depends on the insurance company that you buy the annuity from.
You got it.
Everything it can vary, vastly, in fact. So let's dive in. What are some of the benefits?
Biggest reason that most people buy annuities is for the lifetime income. Okay. And most of these annuities have different options for income payments. So they could be from lifetime to specific time frame, like 10 years, 20 years, 25 years. You get to pick and choose them depending on how you set it up. Also, some of these lifetime income annuities also have joint payout provisions. This is very similar to when you get a pension from work. You retire from work with a pension, they send you all the paperwork to fill out. Well, your pension is an annuity by default. It's the only way they can guarantee you a lifetime income inside that plan. And one of the options is a joint payout. So very similar.
So when is a joint payout? If I'm married, does it pay both people out at the same time, or if I am the main policyholder, once I die, then my spouse is paid out?
That's what it is. It's the latter. It will continue the payment. So if I bought if I had a pension and I signed up, when I pass away, my spouse would continue receiving my benefits. It may not be full benefits. It may be 75%, 50% benefits. These are some of the options that you get to choose in the beginning. And as a financial planner, over my 23 years experience, this is when consumers pick up the phone and call me and say, I'm getting ready to retire. Can you help me fill out this pension paperwork? Sure. Because honestly, these companies don't do a good job explaining. And I had a consumer, and it brings back some bad memories. When the Ford plant was closing in Lorain, Ohio. And this gentleman was taking an early buyout with his pension options. Well, he got to choose the plan. Well, he didn't have his wife with him. And they called me after the fact. He already signed the documents. He says, here's what I signed. And I'm thinking, if you die tomorrow, your wife loses everything.
Right.
And he did not understand that. And I fault the company for not explaining that to him. This is serious stuff here. When you
Sure.
choose a lifetime income, you better know what you're signing up for. So be very careful on these. So,
Okay. All right. So we got lifetime income. What else is there?
tax deferred growth. One of the big benefits of having annuities, you pay no income taxes on the earnings from your annuity investments until you begin making withdrawals or receiving payments from that annuity. So,
Okay. And I know some of these some don't have guaranteed growth, but some do. Would you say that's a benefit? Speaking of growth?
yes. So again, back to 30,000 foot view, some of
Right.
your annuities have guaranteed growth. With MIGAs, the multi-year guaranteed annuities, and fixed annuities, the insurance company will guarantee you a fixed rate of return. So
Okay.
you won't see that in the variable annuity. So
No.
remember that.
Okay. What else? What other benefits?
Let's hit one more point that a lot of people miss on the tax deferred growth. If the funds you're using to purchase the annuity are already an IRA, so let's say they're your old 401k and you're going to roll it over to an IRA annuity, the tax deferred growth is not an additional benefit to you as your IRA is already tax deferred.
Already. Right.
So just remember that tax deferment is not the only reason to purchase. And that's why we're really covering the rest of these benefits. So,
Okay.
now let's hit one more. This is, people get this one confused, Michelle. Unlimited contributions to an annuity. Do you realize that, Michelle, there's no limits to the amount of after-tax money that you can put into an annuity, regardless of your income level or the sources of your income? This is huge because remember, with pre-tax money, you still have the annual contribution limit. So if you open up an IRA annuity, you're under the IRS rules for here's your annual contribution limits that you're allowed to
6,000 this year, 2021, 2022, and that's 7,000 contribution. Okay, got it. So you mentioned that unlimited contribution regardless of your sources of income or your income level. What about age?
Nope.
So
It just depends on the insurance company. Some insurance companies stop at a certain level, but others, I've seen them as high as 90. So,
Okay.
and I'm sure, and that's with hundreds of insurance companies. So,
all right. What else is there?
okay. So if you have a non-qualified annuity, like we just talked about with the unlimited contributions going into it, you're not required to take out the required minimum distributions at age 72, unlike an IRA annuity. So just remember that. So there's a difference between non-qualified and qualified. And this is one of them benefits. You're not forced to take the money out. So.
Okay. All right. What about, speaking of benefit, what about death benefits? If someone passes, how does that work with annuities versus like your traditional retirement vehicles?
Okay. Now let's go to, again, you're buying an insurance contract. Okay. So they're going to have a death benefit. But again, from the 30,000 foot view, you need to read the fine print of how that insurance company is going to pay out that death benefit. Okay. Especially to your heirs. Most of the time, Michelle, what's going to happen is you list your beneficiaries on this document. When you sign up, it's in the contract, and you can change your beneficiaries at any time. Don't ever let anyone tell you can't. But you pass away, the insurance company is obligated to pay out your beneficiaries, the full account value at that time. So.
Okay. And I've heard that there's no probate with, we've talked about this, right?
Yes. While we're talking about the death benefits, here's another benefit. Another huge benefit is that most annuities bypass probate and pays your beneficiaries directly. So this is huge.
Okay. All right. So what else, what other benefits are there to annuities?
Okay. So multiple investment options depending on the type of annuity that you buy. So with MIGAs, the multi-year guaranteed annuities, and the fixed annuities, they're offering you a fixed rate of return for a certain period of time. Indexed annuities allow you to participate in the gains of the indexes like the S&P 500 without the risk. And then, but then you have variable annuities. They include a variety of investment options, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, money market instruments, but with them, there comes the risk. So you can diversify your assets, Michelle, and have maybe a variable annuity over here that has higher growth potential, and maybe an indexed annuity over here that has middle of the road. You get to participate in some of the gains, but zero losses. And then you get the guarantees over here with fixed and MIGA annuities that you can have. So you can really diversify and make a nice portfolio of annuities today. So.
Okay. Is there anything else, or is that about wrapped up?
Well, again, back to what you can contribute into. Some of the annuities will limit your losses. So like fixed indexed annuities, the insurance companies basically are giving you a guarantee that you no longer will have stock market losses. You see this on TV, in the newspapers and postcards you get in the mail. You see the advertisements that talk about zero losses in the market, and you get, if the market goes up, you get a percentage of the gains up to your cap or participation rate. But if the market drops, you get a zero that year, but you didn't lose anything. So,
okay. All right. So we've done quite a few videos on annuities. As I mentioned earlier, we're not going to just go check out our YouTube channel. We've done types of annuities, variable annuities, MIGAs, fixed. What's the difference between this and a MIGA and a CD, and a few others on taxes, etc. And like Brian said, this is a high level view. You start mining down and looking at specific types of annuities. We've got some on our blog. Go to stopbeingsold.com. Tons of articles there as well, and just do your research. Don't be like that guy in Lorain, Ohio, who signed away, and you just don't know. And it's what you don't know that you don't know that's the dangerous spot to be. It always is.
You're so right. And all them videos you just talked about, Michelle, and the blog links, they will be below the video in the comments. So perfect.
Yeah, and just not just read the contract, but understand what an annuity is. And it just, from diving into this world of annuities with you, I would like something to do this for me. And there's an annuity kind of for it. There's always something that you can match. So getting clear on what you want as well is important. Right.
So
well,
true. So true.
Like the content of this video, go ahead and hit that like button so other people can find it. And that also helps you're supporting the channel. It'll do better. Definitely. And also thank you so much, Brian, for breaking this down for us. And thanks to everybody who's watched to the end.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.